Hi there, how are you?
How are you?
Good, good. What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly, my name is Wahab. Nice to meet you. What brings you over to the table, my dear sister?
I was in the church this morning.
Huh?
I was in the church.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. God bless you, my sister. Do you know anything about the message of Islam by any chance?
I don't know much about Islam.
Do you mind if I share with you a little bit about Islam, if that's okay with you?
Selling them?
No, no, everything is free, my dear sister. We don't even accept donations. Everything is 100% free. Yeah, yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
just Googling. It says like you guys believe in God as well, but
Yes.
you don't believe Jesus is the son of the God. He's just one of the messengers.
He's one of the prophets, messengers we believe is the Messiah, but we don't believe God is like us, like humans. Like he doesn't have a, like God is not like a human that has children, that has a family, like a mother, a father, you know what I mean? This is not, like we have a family unit. God doesn't have a family unit, you know what I mean? God is far different than us. He's far superior than us, but the way that he created Jesus, right? Because we believe in the miracle birth of Jesus as well. We believe that Jesus was born of the miracle birth through the Virgin Mary. We have so much in common with the Christians, but there are some things that we do disagree on, my dear sister. I would love to share with you the message of Islam, if that's okay with you. I'll give you like a brief summary. So basically, when it comes to religions, there's different types of religions, right? There's monotheistic religions, meaning religions that believe God is one, right? Then there's polytheistic religions, where they believe multiple gods, right? Like Hindus, they believe in multiple gods, right? Different people, they believe in different gods, right? Then there's people who don't believe in God, atheists, they don't believe in God. Then there's people who are agnostic, who they don't know who God is, right? So these are typically the four categories, right? When it comes to monotheistic religions, right? There's Islam, Christianity, and then Judaism. These are the monotheistic religions. But what Muslims disagree with the non-Muslim, with like, for instance, like Judaism, we'll go one by one. For instance, in Judaism, what the Muslims disagree with, because they believe in one God, we believe in one God as well, right? But they say that God needed rest. Like they say God needed rest. Yeah, they said like after the flood of Noah that God had regrets and he regretted making humans. We don't believe that about God. I'll share with you what we believe about God, and this is... Yeah, of course, yes, yes, yes. So we'll open it together, my dear sister, right? Sorry, my dear sister, if you just wait one moment after I'm done speaking to her.
Just listening.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, yeah, feel free to listen in too. Would you like a book as well while we talk? Beautiful. So just go ahead, open up to page. I'll tell you guys right now, page 23. Page 23. No, page 22, verse 255. Okay. So right now I'm just sharing with her the difference between Islam and Judaism, right? So like I mentioned to you before, that we don't believe God needs rest. So this is one of the verses that said that, right? So it says, right there, one true God, right? Okay. So we'll read it together, okay? Allah, there is no God worthy of worship except Him, the ever-living, all-sustaining. Neither drowsiness nor sleep overtakes Him. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on earth. Who could possibly intercede with Him without His permission? He fully knows what is ahead of them and what is behind them, and no one can grasp any of His knowledge except what He wills to reveal. His seat encompasses the heavens and the earth, and the preservation of both does not tire Him, for He is the Most High, the greatest. Right? So this is what we believe about God, that God does not get tired, that God does not make regrets, because He's perfect. Yeah, because He's perfect. We believe God is perfect. He doesn't make mistakes, right? Then when it comes to the Christians, we have disagreements with the Christian too, because we don't believe in the idea of a Trinity. We believe God is absolutely one, and we don't believe in the idea of the Trinity. So when it comes to the idea of the Trinity, I'll share what the Quran says about the Trinity, right? So I'll pull up the page and I'll share with you guys what page is on. So it's going to be on page...
Okay, can I have this?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, so it will be page 55. Thank you, brother. God bless you, my brother. Verse 175, page 55. Okay? And this talks about the idea of the Trinity, right? Let me know when you guys are ready. Page 55, verse 171. Okay? So it says, wake up call. O people of the book, do not go to extremes regarding your faith. Say nothing about God except the truth. The Messiah, Jesus, son of Mary, was no more than a messenger of God and a fulfillment of His word through Mary and the Spirit created by His command from Him. So believe in Allah and His messengers and do not say Trinity. Stop, for your own good. God is only one God. Glory be to Him. He is far above having a son. To him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on earth. And God is sufficient as a trustee of affairs. The Messiah would never be too proud to be a servant of God, nor would the angels nearest to God. Those who are too proud and arrogant to worship God will be brought before him altogether. So this is our disagreement with the Christians when it comes to the Trinity. And if you don't mind, I'll share with you. Absolutely. Thank you, my sister. And then what we believe about God, I'll share with you what Muslims believe about God, right? So it's right here, page 374, chapter 112. Okay? This is what we believe about God, and please tell me if you agree or you disagree. Okay, my dear sister? So it says that right here. Cool? Yeah. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate and most merciful, that He is Allah, one and indivisible, meaning God is absolutely one, and He cannot be divided into parts. Allah, the sustainer needed by all, meaning everyone and everything needs Him, but He does not need anyone or anything. Do you agree with that, my sister?
I think so.
Yeah, that God does not need anyone, right? Right? Yeah, okay, beautiful. God is sustainer needed by all. He has never had offspring, nor was He born. So as Muslims, we don't believe that we are the children of God. We believe we are the children of Adam and Eve. Do you remember Adam and Eve? They are the first human beings. So we are the offspring of Adam and Eve, but we're not the offspring of God. We are the creation of God, and our relationship with God is more deeper than a father and a son relationship. You understand? And there is none comparable to Him. So this is what we believe about God. That's different than any other religion. You understand, my dear sister? Is there any questions about what I shared with you, my dear sister?
I don't have questions. I've been just thinking a lot.
Of course.
It's interesting. I passed by this week.
Yes, absolutely. We don't believe anything is by accident. We believe everything's from God. Well, what do you believe about God, my sister?
I was a Buddhist for 10 years.
Okay.
And for some reason, like I've been surrounded by Christians and churches over the last year, so I've been just going to churches.
Okay.
I've been just like I was at church this morning, and I've been just thinking about the differences between Buddhism and the Christianity.
Of course.
Why the ultimate goal sounds similar, but the path is so different.
Sure.
And you know how Buddha didn't say God created everything, and he said everything is driven by karma, but then Christianity says Jesus is not a messenger, and it's not like Muhammad, Allah. Jesus
we believe Prophet Muhammad is completely different.
Right.
So Muhammad is only a messenger. We, as Muslims, we will never worship a human being. Even Muhammad, we will never worship him.
Right.
Never.
But I think Christianity, which you already know, says Jesus is Son of the God. He is the God.
Yeah.
And then in my mind this morning, I keep asking myself, is he the Son of the God, or is he one of the messengers in this universe?
And you just thought about that today?
Yeah. And then
wow.
I think I manifested this.
That's so beautiful. Well, now this is a messenger of God, and Almighty God sends signs to those who are looking for the truth.
Right.
We say that those who are looking for the truth, God will guide them.
Right.
But those who don't want the truth and want to follow their own desires, then they'll stay the same. That God doesn't change people until they want to change themselves.
Because I'm like, I practiced Buddhism for so long.
Sure.
And I wouldn't call myself a Christianity, but I also believe that Christianity is good, it's a good religion. So I'm like, oh, who am I? And I remember, I think in Malibu, there is a shrine temple, which is like a Hindu. Their founder died already, but he's the one who spread yoga to the Western world. So they kind of worship him, but then also they say we believe in God, we believe in Jesus, but they believe in reincarnation. So they're almost like the combination of Christianity and the Buddhism. So I'm like, that's interesting. Like I'm like, who am I? What do I believe? What else is out there?
And it's great that you're open-minded.
Yeah.
That's the most beautiful thing, because only people who are open-minded will find the truth, my dear sister.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you have to remember, it's actually very simple. The truth is very easy to understand. It's only when people are lying to you, it gets confusing. You understand? Because our message is very simple. There's only one God. That God sent prophets and messengers, so people can learn about God through the prophets and messengers. And that God sends revelations. And the final revelation is the Quran. This is the final revelation sent from God. And then after that, there's no more prophets to come and no more revelations to come. Right? And now this is a test for mankind. So now go and search for the truth. There's all these different religions out there that claim to be true. Go search, read, because the Quran tells you to read. It's important to have knowledge. Because if you have knowledge, then people cannot trick you. You get what I'm trying to say? It's only those who don't have knowledge that they could be deceived.
I agree. agree. I think the Bible, some part of the Bible is not true, not because Jesus and God didn't tell the truth. I think the human being largely relies.
The Quran said that too. The Quran said that they wrote into the words of God with their own hand, and they say God said this when no, God did not say it. They said it, right? Because they wanted to control the religion of God, and guess why they wanted to do it? For power and for money.
And I agree with you. And then you know how it's funny because you just mentioned, on the seventh day, we're off because on the seventh day, God created the living earth, everything that He needs a break. I'm like, and you know how it says God was angry and He punished the human being. I'm like, at that level, anger is not emotional. It's not emotional. So
Yeah, God's not like a baby. That's like a
yeah.
yeah.
Anger or punishment. I don't believe that's true. Yeah.
100%. Because like when it talks about the story of Noah, it talks about these different stories that God regretted making humans. He wanted to just. That's crazy.
Regression.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Well, my sister, you're more Muslim than you are Christian.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry to tell you, but that's the truth, my sister. Because you agree more with the Muslims than you do with the Christians. So it's okay. You have the book.
Let me go home.
Yes, no problem, no problem. Another book for you is a brief illustrated guide to understanding Islam. And then I have a few more gifts for you too. Here's a.
I'm just gonna take this.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so what this is, it just makes it easier because it's all the bullet points. So if you have any questions, you can find the answer right away. You understand? So let's say if you had a question, what do Muslims believe in about Jesus? Boom, it tells you all the answers right away. Cool? But whatever you like, whatever is easier for you.
Take this.
No problem.
I have so many books at home.
Sure.
I didn't even finish reading them.
No problem. But let me offer you a prayer mat, my sister. Sure. It's a mat that you use to pray on, okay? Yeah. What color do you like from the colors that are presented? I have other colors right here too. I don't know if you like these colors more. Oh, beautiful, take it. It's from me to you, okay? And then this is a prayer manual that teaches you how to worship God, okay? It teaches you how to pray, okay, my dear sister? Yes, okay. Now, is there any other questions that you have before you leave?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very interesting writing too.
Okay, God bless you, my sister. Don't forget, nothing is by accident, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I wish you the best, okay? Remember, there's only one God. Only one God. God bless.
Why don't we push each other to read the Quran? Quran is the only Quran app in the world that allows you to add friends and family. Every time they read, it notifies you. Every time you read Quran, it notifies them. It pushes each of you to read more Quran. The Prophet ﷺ told us to compete in good deeds. Download Quranly, try it free for 7 days, and change your life with the words of Allah.
تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير